everyone. I'm really excited to try this recipe. It is the crispy and crunchy lettuce wraps. These are new for winter and spring, and what I am loving about these winter and spring items is they're so simple, so few ingredients, and ready so fast. Okay, so let's get started. What we're gonna do is add all of our ingredients. So I have chopped up 2 bell peppers, and then I've also added in just a few thinly sliced carrots because I think that'll have a really nice flavor with this dish. Just add a little bit of extra texture in there. Okay, so we'll add that to the bowl. And then I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of water. 1 tablespoon of water. We do 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, or sorry, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. We're gonna do 1 teaspoon of sesame oil into the bowl. It goes. We have our crispy, crunchy seasoning. So you're going to add that to the bowl as well. Okay, shake a. Oh, you can smell the ginger as soon as you open the package. So there's ginger, garlic, chives, chilies, and turmeric powder. Those are the main ingredients in here. And it smells awesome. And then to that, I have 1 pound of ground pork. So I'm gonna add that to the mix. Okay, and then you're just gonna stir it all up. I'm just gonna use a fork. I'm gonna stir that all together. So once this is mixed, you're gonna add it to a pan with about 1 tablespoon of the sesame oil and cook until the ground pork is fully cooked through. And then what I'm gonna show you is how beautiful and simply we're gonna put it all together in some crisp romaine lettuce leaves with some garlic aioli, sriracha, and sesame seeds. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm back. I've cooked our pork with our veggies, our seasoning, some sesame oil, water, and soy sauce. And it looks awesome. It took about 8 minutes to cook. So the thing about ground meat is you want to cook it on a relatively high heat because then it's going to cook faster, sear in those juices. I don't know if you've ever had ground beef or ground chicken before and it tastes kind of chewy. You're probably cooking it at too low a temperature. So turn that heat up and cook it a bit faster to keep the juices in your meat. So I'm going to add a little bit to my lettuce. So what I've done, you just double stack your lettuce. This makes about 8 lettuce wraps. So I'm just doing 2 for myself for lunch today. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the ground pork in each of those lettuce wraps. The ones on the inside are smaller than the ones on the outside. So I'm gonna try and get them to stay in there. And I think I'll just put a little bit of pork on this side of my plate as well. And then I can just have a fork and scoop it in there as I eat. Okay. So we have our pork. Oh, this looks awesome. This is such a fresh and healthy and delicious lunch. And then what I've done is I've just prepared some of the Epicure garlic aioli seasoning. So I just want to show you what that is. So it's our roasted garlic aioli seasoning. I've just mixed a little bit of that with some vegan mayo. And I'm gonna put a little bit of that on my wraps. I'm the one eating it, so I'm gonna use my finger to put a little bit of that on my wraps. Okay, rinse my finger off. I won't lick it. in this cooking demo. I'm gonna use a little bit of sriracha because I love a kick of spice. Okay, and then to finish mine off, we have some sesame seeds in the house. So just to make it that much prettier, I'm gonna add some sesame seeds to my wraps. These look so good. I'm really excited about this one. And what I love about this too is it's very versatile. So this is just like a really good stir-fry base. You can use it with udon noodles. You could use it with some rice and some cabbage. And I think you can make a really delicious soup with it too that I'm gonna test out. So look at this, you can see these yummy wraps. I'm gonna take a picture of them for I'm gonna dig in. Actually, I'm gonna take a little piece of the pork right now. Oh, it's amazing. If you like ginger and some sesame, this is such a flavorful lunch. I'm gonna dig in and I'll give you my honest review.